Welcome to HotDrama TV. The scene that stirred a storm. Peter Song Zuer and Liu Yuning's unexpected love triangle in The Prisoner of Beauty. Who would have guessed that one poem could spark a full-blown emotional crisis in a stone-faced general? And yet, here we are. Netflix's The Prisoner of Beauty just dropped episodes 20 and 21, and the internet can't stop talking. Not about the leads, but about the surprise third wheel played by none other than Peter Ho. Let's just say, things got messy, dramatic, and wildly entertaining. For fans who've been basking in the slow-burn tension between Song Zuer's sharp-tongued Xiao Qiao and Liu Yuning's brooding General Wei Xiao, this plot twist was both a shock and a thrill. Enter Gao Heng, court poet, drama magnate, and chaos agent dressed in silk. The poet who walked into the war zone, played with scene-stealing charisma by Peter Ho, aka He Rundong. Gao Heng is introduced as a literary genius with a love for wine, words, and unfortunately for General Wei Xiao. From the moment he locks eyes with her, it's over. The man composes a full-blown love poem in open court. For her. In front of the emperor. No subtlety. No shame. This isn't just romantic competition. It's public poetry warfare. Gao Heng's entrance is a masterstroke of timing. Just as Wei Xiao begins to realize he may actually have feelings, real, tender, possibly inconvenient feelings, for Xiao Qiao, along comes this flamboyant poet who wears his heart on his embroidered sleeve. And oh, how the general reacts. Jealousy in armor. Wei Xiao's possessive turn. Up until now, Wei Xiao has been a model of emotional repression. He speaks in orders, feels and stares, and when he cares, he broods in silence. But Gao Heng's flamboyant affection flips a switch. Suddenly, the general is making big moves, grabbing Xiao Qiao's hand in public, giving her longing glances, and yes, pulling her up onto his horse like we're in the middle of a wuxia romance novel. It's the ancient Chinese version of, back off, she's with me. And fans? Fans are living for it. Wei Xiao went from emotionally constipated to public hand-holding in one jealous swoop. Wrote one netizen. Another quipped, he really said, let me show you how poetry is done with action, not words. But it's not just about love triangles and dramatic exits. Beneath the rom-com fluff is a deeper emotional core, one that makes the whole thing hit harder. A general's past and a poet's purpose. Wei Xiao's jealousy isn't just about competition. It's a crack in the carefully built wall he's maintained for years. He's not just possessive, he's scared. Haunted by his past, where his family was betrayed and murdered in a political coup, he was raised to believe the Xiao family, Xiao Qiao's family, cannot be trusted. So while his heart leans toward Xiao Qiao, his history pulls him away. This tension bubbles into a quiet scene late at night, where Wei Xiao finally confesses the depth of his trauma. His voice breaks, his eyes soften, and Song Zuer's Xiao Qiao listens without judgment. There's no kiss, no dramatic music. Just two people sharing truth under candlelight. It's breathtaking. Meanwhile, Gao Heng, far from being a disposable plot device, is quickly becoming a fan favorite. His character is surprisingly layered. Yes, he's theatrical and flirtatious, but he's also kind, sincere, and deeply human. In a court full of schemes and secrets, he is honest. Unapologetically so. Peter Ho's portrayal is a revelation. Known for his macho action roles, this shift to poetic soft boy is both unexpected and incredibly effective. His silk robes may shimmer, but it's his emotional transparency that truly glows. Song Zuer steals the show again. Through it all, Song Zuer continues to deliver a performance that anchors the entire love triangle. Her Xiao Qiao isn't a passive damsel or a manipulative schemer. She's sharp, principled, and independent. Even as two powerful men circle her, she never loses sight of who she is. Whether she's outwitting palace officials or navigating the minefield of male attention, Song Zuer plays Xiao Qiao with an effortless balance of strength and vulnerability. It's no wonder fans are calling this her most iconic role to date. She's not just a beauty, one blogger wrote. She's the brains of the show, and the heart. A love triangle that works for once. Love triangles in dramas often feel like lazy plot devices. But in The Prisoner of Beauty it actually works. Because it's not about competition, it's about contrast. Wei Xiao represents loyalty, pain, and suppressed longing. Gao Heng brings lightness, honesty, and joy. Xiao Qiao, caught between these two forces, reflects both their strengths and their weaknesses. The tension isn't just romantic, it's philosophical. Who does Xiao Qiao become when she's with each of them? Who does she want to be? The drama doesn't give easy answers, and that's why it hits so hard. A cultural moment in the making. With each new episode, The Prisoner of Beauty is cementing itself as a cultural phenomenon. Memes are flooding Weibo. Fan edits are everywhere on Douyin. Viewers are dissecting every glance, every gesture, every half-smile between the leads. But it's this latest triangle that sparked the biggest debate yet. Team Wei Xiao or Team Gao Heng? It's a testament to the show's writing that both options feel valid. Wei Xiao's intensity is magnetic, but Gao Heng's warmth is refreshing. And in the middle stands Xiao Qiao, a character who is never reduced to a prize, but elevated as a person. It's rare to see a female lead with such agency in a historical drama. And it's even rarer for the rivalry between two male characters to push each other into growth, not just conflict. Final thoughts. Why we're all falling for this drama. Let's be real. The Prisoner of Beauty could have been just another palace drama with pretty faces and predictable twists. But it's not. It's smarter. It's funnier. And most importantly, it's deeper. The arrival of Gao Heng didn't just add chaos, it added clarity. It forced characters to confront their feelings, challenged the dynamics that had become comfortable, and reminded viewers that love, real meaningful love, is never about possession. It's about seeing, understanding, and growing. Peter Ho's Gao Heng might not win the girl in the end, but he's already won something else, a place in the audience's heart. And for Wei Xiao, his jealousy may have been triggered by a poem, but it's pushing him closer to something he's feared his entire life: connection. As for Xiao Qiao, she continues to captivate, not just as the object of affection, but as the moral and emotional center of the show. With every scene, Song Zuer reminds us why we tuned in to begin with. So whether you're here for the romance, the poetry battles, or just to watch Liu Yuning's face go from stone to soft, one thing's clear. The Prisoner of Beauty isn't just a drama. It's a story we're all falling into, one jealous poem at a time.